So what we're going to do is go over to the tank here, go over to the game, and we'll talk about the upgrade. And we'll also talk about Delphinus, since that's kind of a big deal to me, since I paid a lot of money for this thing, and it sucked, and it still sucks. It just doesn't suck as much. And I'm hoping that maybe at some point we can get them to do something different. But let's just see kind of some things that have changed. Now, you see Garage. You see this little right-hand side, the little thing almost looks like a T. I guess that's a turret. I don't know what the hell it is. But if you click on it, if you want to, like, go to your different classes, like 5T, you see what I'm saying? Or 3, tier 3, okay? It gets you there a little bit quicker. Or you can just go to all of them. Now, I'm going to go back to, well, actually, let's scroll. I'm going to go old school and scroll to the one that I own. You can see I don't own Sickness, right? But I do own Vela. Now, let's look at that real quick, okay? If I can ever get there. You see the little gold star? So I already had that tank. So once I equip it and I click on the tank, I think that's what's going to do it. No, let's go back. Okay, here we go. So if you look at the bottom, you see Mastery, 36,000, right? So the fact that I already had the tank, I've already collected the upper right-hand corner, the Mastery thing. What do you call it? Whatever you call it. And so now I can use that on another tank, right? Well, let's be more specific. I can take the NO2 and put it somewhere. So let's say I want to use that on the Dolphin. Let's go back to the Garage, and we'll scroll over to the Dolphin. We'll also talk a little about the Dolphin, but maybe try to spend not too much time, since some of you guys don't own and maybe you don't care. But you should care, just as good human beings, right? Okay, so Delphinus, let's take a look at the technology. That's where it's at. So if I go, you see upper right-hand-ish corner below my name, you see base and special. You see now when I click on special, so I've got unlimited mines. You see it says it under the orange icon left side, not the one in the middle, but left. So times 0, because I have nothing there. I don't have Sickness, right? But if I click on the N2O, I've already claimed that. So I do have that. I can now start working on upgrades for it, but I do have unlimited N2O. At this point, it would regenerate every 38 seconds, okay, or 40 seconds or whatever it is. So that's something I can chip at. Now, again, if I want to use that, I have to go into technology. And when I go to view technology, you're going to see that I have some new options. Like I have unlimited N2O. Now, I don't have the bombs, right? Because if I had Cygnus or whatever, Sickness, I would have the bombs. I don't own that tank. But I did select unlimited N2O, but you see I had to take away from something else. So I took away from Thermite Shell, which might be more valuable to have, actually. Just depends. But so you do have a new option, but it's not like you get a new slot, okay? Now, let's look at Dolphin. Let's talk about briefly what they did right and what they did wrong. What they did right was the bomb now detonates, or the aftershock now detonates after every 4 shots, which I had recommended, and it also detonates after the tank is killed. So they made those 2 changes. Those are both positive changes. Okay, what ain't so positive? Well, the tank, all the L-class tanks are 900 combat strength over base. This one is 280. Okay, only 280. We didn't know that when we bought it. So it's pretty darn weak. And what I had wanted, the owners, we wanted them to bring it up. So it's roughly, 900 over base, but they didn't do that. And just to give you some comparisons, okay, this tank, now it does fire quicker, no doubt about it, but it has a 1666 attack max without paint. Now, compare that, for example, to, let's say, an S Scorp, okay? Shoots a lot slower, but that's almost 2,000, right? Much stronger. Or take L Orion as an example, 1,650 times 4, right? So what's that? That's 3,300 times 2. That's 6,600 attack in one shot versus 1,600 something for this piece of Dolphin, right? It really sucks. Even if you go to Centaurus, which is probably more similar to in a lot of ways, that's roughly a 1,600 attack, but you get a double shot, so that's times 2. That's 3,200. With this thing, you're hitting it with 1,600, and then you wait while someone else steals your kill or they hammer at you. Pretty quick in terms of the reload, yes, but it is a definite problem because you only got one shot and then you have to reload. So that is definitely a problem that they didn't fix. A big problem that they didn't fix. The tank kills itself. We call it sometimes El Kamikaze. It's not supposed to kill itself. It's not supposed to kill your teammates. It does, and they didn't fix it. Can you imagine? So when that bomb or aftershock goes off, if you or your teammates are within that radius, you're going to lose armor too, right? It's a massive oversight. It's just incredible that they did that. So that's a big deal they did not fix. It can be killed with armor remaining, 15-20% armor. They haven't fixed it. It's also sometimes, I don't know if they fix this or not, frankly, adding paint decreases the combat strength. Can you imagine that? You get less combat strength by adding paint. I also have a video of this, and I can show it to you if anyone needs me to, but repair box technology has minimal to no effect restoring the armor. So there have been times where it doesn't even move the needle, and other times where it barely moves the needle. So I don't think they fixed that either. So they improved the tank. Let's look at the tank. They improved the tank, but it really should be, if you look at the garage, right? What's the number one tank? Well, it's the Delphinus, right? Is this the number one tank? Nope. Nope. Is it the number two? Nope. Three? Nope. Where does it belong? Well, let's keep going. It's weaker than that one. It's weaker than all these. In fact, even the base Delphinus, even the base, let's even talk about that just for a brief moment. If you want to, for example, take a look at the base, hang on a second, I'm trying to find the fire speed here, the differential. Okay, so base Delph, fire speed 28.2, L Delph, much better tank, haha, 22.8, big difference. And let's look at the movement. The base, Delphinus, base starts at 107 kilometers per hour. This one, 92.7. That's a big difference. And and those are much more valuable stats, right? And if you don't believe me, let's just go into custom for a minute, right? Let's look at decal, okay? Because all these stats are not equally valuable. Now take a look at 35% movement, not for 3 days, but for 2. That's 120 gems, right? The 35% armor is 60 gems for 3. So this movement is a much more valuable stat. And that differential between the base Dolphin at 107 versus the L Delph at 92, that is huge, right? As is the fire speed. And also think about that fire speed, okay? The base is going at, the base is 22.8, right? 22.8. So you're hitting something much faster. And also remember, you get the aftershock detonating every 4 rounds. So even though your attack might not be quite as high, you're hitting a lot more in a short period of time. And you're having, every 4 shots, having that bomb explode. So the tank is still screwed up. That's the short of it. But we're going to play a game. I did a couple of trial runs here. I'm not getting what I want. What I really want is to face some big tanks, and I'm not getting that. But we're going to try it again in free-for-all. And let's just see how it goes. I turned the volume all the way down so you can hear my commentary. And maybe it's helpful for some of the new guys, too, in terms of strategy. So we got a bot. What else do we have? It looks like we got some decent tanks. We'll see. I want to go up. Okay, well, we have another bot. Oh, and we have this fella here. Let's, the Chinese players. I'm sorry if anybody here is a Chinese player. They love to shoot me in the back. I don't know why. They just do it all the time. So usually I don't give the Chinese players. Now, I did use the repair box. In fact, I'm going to zip on over, grab that. You can see it worked okay. Now, this little guy here, my first shot, he didn't take. You see, I got another dolphin. I hardly ever see him. Maybe they're starting to come out of the woods now that there's a little bit of an upgrade. I think I can take him out here. Somebody else did. And here is this Sagetta. Well, now I'm going to get killed. So what am I? 1 and 1. Okay. Well, we got Stealthy in here who I know. But, I'm going to shoot him anyway because I do want to provoke a response. I'm trying to demonstrate it for the purpose of the video. Now I missed that shot. This is our friend Stealthy. Wow, do we have 2 dolphins? That's amazing. And you can see all the timers flying all over, and I'm going after everybody. And Stealthy, if you're watching this, it ain't nothing personal, buddy. But we are making a video, and that's the way it goes. So I'm going to drop a bomb on him. I don't think it'll kill him. I'm going to back up. You see the game glitched, and he got me. I might be able to get him. Let's watch and see, because the bomb's still going to explode. So I'm at 1 and 2. Did I get him? Nope, it was not enough. Nope. So this first shot will miss him. In what is that, Tuscany? The timer worked. Now you can see I got 3 or 4. He's going to round the corner. Now I don't know if I have enough on there to do damage to his friend. I didn't, but now he's going to get that fire speed power up. I want to avoid that because that's going to make him really formidable. Now I did some damage, but I didn't take him out. I will come around the bot. I need some points, man. And we'll grab a couple points here, see if I can find something around the corner. Now, there is our Chinese Delphinus, our Chinese dolphin. So I'm at 70, 51. I do have a first aid off to my right. I did have a first aid off to my right. And let's take out this bot, maybe. I don't think I'm going to get it since I didn't get a good first shot on there. Chinese guy's going to come after me. And first shot will miss. Second shot of his will probably kill me. It did. Puts us in third place. He got hit with an aftershock, but it didn't do much good, and time's running out. So Stealthy actually did pretty well in his tank. I don't know, maybe he had the better luck of the draw, or maybe his tank is more upgraded than mine. Mine's at about 85%. Or maybe he's using better technology, because I'm using that nitrous, and you can see I really didn't use it. In fact, I think I would be better off just taking it off. So, let's go to technology for a sec. Let's go ahead and click through View Technology. And it could be handy, I guess, if you use it. Maybe I'll play with it a little more. But if you're not going to use it, put on, the thermite shell or something like that. I think it does more damage. So the game overall, the changes the game changes, seem like they make it a little more interesting for some of the upgrades and some of the different options with technology. They still did not do a good job on Delphinus. Again, I'm glad they did something, but it ain't great, right? It ain't great. The tank is still a crappy tank. If you don't own it, I would say don't buy it. Wait till you can get something else. They really, if you're listening, Dave, or the people from EA or whatever, Chilingo, what they really need to do is increase the stats. Okay, that's the problem. You're hitting 1666. You're in many ways inferior to the base tank. Nobody knew that when they bought it. It's being totally, in my opinion, mispositioned, misleading. You see where it's at. It's not stronger than any of these. It's not stronger than any of those tanks. Where is it right now? About here, right around here, I would say. So they really got some more work to do, but at least they did something. So kind of a little bit of a commentary and review on the new game update, and explain to you a little bit how some of the new mastery works, and how they improved Delphinus, but not enough. Not enough. The little mouse, look, he doesn't look happy. He looks sad. He is sad because he was hoping that Delphinus would get its dolphin balls, and it didn't. It didn't. It improved a little bit, though, so they got a ways to go. But again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them on the remarks section here on YouTube. If you're looking for a Legion, feel free to look us up over at FONO. I do thank you for your time, and me and my weak little dolphin will see you on the battlefield playing Iron Force. Bye-bye.